Lovely notes about that as well yesterday. All right, Jenna, thanks. Dylan is here with a check of the forecast. Dylan, good morning.
Good morning. You know, a lot of cleanup after the severe storms that we saw, thanks to this cold front that is now well out over the Atlantic and back behind it. The good news is it's not going to cool down all that quickly. We're looking at temperatures today, actually about 10 to 15 degrees above average. Washington, D.C., about 63 degrees today, 52 degrees in Boston. But on the flip side of that, look at the cold air that is surging into the upper Midwest, where temperatures will be about 15 degrees below average, highs only topping out in the teens. That's a look at the weather across the country. Now here's a peek out your window. And that is your latest forecast, Lester.
Making history on this show. So when we heard about a trailblazer making history on the football field, we thought this is a story we want to share with you. Joe Fryer has that story. It was a big week for Jimmy Fallon. His first at the helm of The Tonight Show. He delivered a star-studded lineup. By the way, you owned that. You owned it, Hank. And the Steely Dateline look at the end.
Love it.
I am not messing with you.
I watched it about 50.
My day, I was up in the mountains, didn't check Twitter, and then I finally came down to work in the evening, and people were like, hey, rap for us. And I'm like, this thing must have gone viral.
It did. You know what?
I had nothing to do with it.
We all loved, too, is the many different faces of Lester Holt. We have them behind us. This is just...
This is all that. You know the best part of this thing going viral, though? It stopped people talking about my dancing and my vodka drinking. So, you know, anything that moved the subject along.
Until you brought it up, and now, you know, apparently you were drunk during that clip, so you've cleared it up for us. Thanks.
Anyway, still ahead. We'll change the subject. They helped end the...
Not bad. It's already in the 40s. We're enjoying some pretty nice weather out here. Your birthday today.
Yes.
And how old are you turning?
I'm 16.
So sweet 16. Did you bring the nice weather here?
I did.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And it gets even better around here tomorrow, but we do have some snow as it tries to make its way to the East Coast. It should get here by middle of next week. That's a look at the weather across the country. Now here's a peek out your window. And that is your latest forecast, Lester.
All right.
The Today Show is kicking off an in-depth look at body image in America, a little something we call Love Your Selfie. A new Today AOL poll finds 2/3 of us worry about our appearance more often than we worry about money, relationships, or even health.
And all week long on Today, we'll be talking about how to embrace your body, flaws and all. And to kick things off, we are sharing a few of the things we love about ourselves and a few that we don't.
My body's constantly changing. I've had 2 kids. Things just don't work in the same way that they used to.
I would say my body is fairly petite.
You're in senior high school because I had this incredibly skinny, sunken chest.
From the neck up, I was aesthetically challenged, and my peers did not stop reminding me of that fact.
Pot belly.
I've never been a big fan of my arms. My arms are never going
Straight no matter how hard I try.
I'm very comfortable in my skin right now. I feel good about the fact that I'm a constant work in progress.
I've always liked and think their mom is beautiful because they love me for who I am. Then that's a great day.
You have to figure out what your beauty is and appreciate that. And all the other stuff, those are just going to be little things that are just going to add to it.
That was
I don't know how you guys... No, I was going to say, I don't know how you felt, but I found it very awkward to be asked those questions about, you know, your body. That in itself was very difficult.
I think you're right. It was. One of the things, though, that I think was a positive that came out of it, because I think we all can probably make a list a mile long of things that we don't like about ourselves or things that we think are flawed that probably, you know, most of the world would disagree with. It was a great exercise to be forced to pick something about yourself that you like and to make yourself realize we all have so many positives. And if we could focus a little bit more on that, I think we'd feel better about so much.
I think we do that as a society. It's so easy for us to talk about what we don't like about ourselves. It's the first thing that comes to mind. I want to fix this, this, and this. To finally sit there and someone say, but what do you like about yourself? You'll see it'll really change your attitude towards everything else and how you approach everything
And
else.
watching it again and hearing yourself say it, it's like, oh yeah, I guess I do like my smile because I said it.
You know those glasses? Killer glasses.
They were amazing,
Dylan.
right?
Killer glasses. Bring them back.
Well, I'm going around here in Sochi showing everybody my calves. So anyway. Next week, you'll hear from the rest of our colleagues. Matt on how he feels about losing his hair, and Savannah on her height. And everyone from Cameron Diaz to Michelle Obama will weigh in on this conversation.
That's coming up. And also on Monday's show, our friends and colleagues will be saying hello without any makeup in the love your selfie. And Lester, I don't want you to worry about it because you look great without makeup, my friend.
We're off on Monday, though. Isn't that our day off?
Thank you.
It is.
We are off on Monday.
That's just a coincidence.
Still to come this morning on Today. It's been an exciting 2 weeks, but it's going to be time soon for Lester